Hello everybody, my name is Andriy and I welcome you on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I want to provide you some sort of my feedback on Japanese tank destroyers. New Stage 3. First of all, everything starts from Chihia, and you need 13 with something, 13,500 of experience to open Honi, and it opens the one of the guns on Chihia medium tank. After that, you can encounter first what I can say about it, it has acceptable mobility, pretty nice for its level for tier 5, nice gun, and it works very well. It's pretty nice tank to drive in this game. Next, after spending some time, you will open tier 6. Uh, it's a cool looking guy, but it has problems. First of all, it's slow. It is very extremely slow, and it has no armor. But as for tier 6, it has very nice gun, which can deliver 300 of damage with average penetration of 175, and with premium rounds 220. So it's a very powerful gun, but taking in account its mobility, I think it's like it is slower than T95. Nominally, yes, it can drive up to 40 kilometers per hour, but in reality, its engine cannot deliver enough horsepower to move this heavy tank even on a smooth plain road. But tank it's okay. Next one, tier 7, Cheeto SP, Cheat Tank Special. It's like it's an overpowered tank right now. It has a lot of angled armor. It is very hard to penetrate. Its gun is very powerful. A lot of penetration, a lot of damage. As for tier 7, be clear, like Top Gun does 320 damage with an average penetration of 205 or 244. It's very nice penetration values. But the armor is exceptional. I would say it's one of the heaviest uh, armored tanks on its tier. Yeah, it has some like bucket on a head, but it's pretty small and it still has some armor in it. So especially if you hide it or to turn like right from turning right from some angled position, you will be fine. You will be definitely fine. This tank is so OP that I think it will be nerfed soon. Simply, it will be nerfed soon enough, like 1-2 months. And then we encounter tier 8, 9, and 10. Premium tank. Tank 5K. Everything good. It's a nice premium tank. it has armor, it has gun, it has penetration, it has mobility. Well, I cannot say it's like OP or imbalanced, but this tank can definitely farm credits. It can definitely farm credits. It can definitely destroy enemy team. It's okay. I cannot say it's some like best premium tank in the game. Scorpion or Su-130 is still better tanks, in my opinion. I'm not comparing these to Progetto or EL790 or Skoda T56, but this tank is good. In contrast, Tier 8, it has no armor. Simply, it has no armor. Yes, it has nominal values of 220 of full armor. But this is only this side of a tank. Everything else is penetrated by everything. Simply, even tier 6 tanks can penetrate it into this portion, into lower portion of a tank. And if you angle just a bit, you open these parts, which can be easily penetrated by lower tiers. Also, it has two pockets on its head, which are also easily penetrated. Yeah, you need to aim for them, but whatever. They are pretty large. Tier 9. Same as tier 8. They do not have armor. As always, nominal value 245. Yeah, a lot of armor. Right angle. Right angle. It can be penetrated by everything. Simply by everything. They do not need to aim. Uh, every other, almost every other tank of same class, you need to aim a bit. This is not the case for Japanese tank destroyers. Auto aim, and that's all you need. You don't even need premium shells in most of cases. In most of cases, you do not need premium shells. That's all. Yeah, gun is nice, mobility is okay. All of them, tier 8, 9, and 10, have good mobility. But they do not have armor. When I started to grind these tanks, I had a good time playing tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, and then comes tier 8. Only 24 battles. 24 battles with 46% win rate, and I was done. I was simply done playing this tank. That's all. As for tier 9, 6 battles. 6 battles and 1 win. Tank simply cannot do anything. If it's spotted, it will be penetrated. Tier 10. Oh, this piece of crap. This is such a piece of crap which can be penetrated using auto aim with guns with 190 millimeters of penetration. This upper plate have 200 millimeters of resulting armor. Like 50% of chance of penetrating if your gun have 200 or more penetration. And this is on tier 10 tank, which should have armor. It's advertised that it have armor. But no, it has like 300 armor in this place with the right angle. Yeah, cool. Simply, I think it's a unique case where nominal values of armor are here, they are present, but they do not work. And I do not say that every tank in a game should have a lot of armor. Like, well, when I'm driving like AMX CDC or Progeretta 46, they also do not have armor. But that's okay. They have like nice gun, mobility, concealment, etc., etc. And I know if I will be spotted, I will be penetrated, and that's okay. I blame them taking in consideration such fact. But for this tank, which are advertised like armored tank destroyers, they do not have armor. And for their nominal armor values, they get in some sort of a debuff. And like Yak Panzer Year 100, I cannot simply take it and shoot it even with premium rounds straight in frontal projection. I need to aim a bit. Not the case for this tank. I don't even need to fire premium rounds. I simply will aim upper plate. I will use auto aim. That's all I need. That's all I need. Imagine the joy of FV4005 drivers which can penetrate this tank with heavy shells straight ahead, not using aim. Simply, auto aim. Poof! And this guy is dead. I even don't know which role should these tanks fulfill. If we will look back to some time, some other tank trees and so on and so on, what we will have. Last tanks were in August 22 year ago, Italian tank destroyers. These are okayish tanks. They have some unique attributes to them, like armor, autoloader gun, with high reload time between shots and low reload time of autoloader. That's okay. They are nice. They have their unique quirks. August 2021, Czechoslovakia heavy tanks, short autoloaders, and like everybody knows Skoda T56 and VZ55. They're good tanks. maybe even OP in a way. They are good tanks. They are playable. They can fill some role in this game. Italian tanks, January 2021. New mechanics, also unique gameplay on top of Rinoceronte. Yeah, it was upped a bit not so long ago, but now it's a nice tank which can also, it can snipe, it can push, it can defend. It's pretty versatile, and it can do a lot in this game. Uh, in January 2020, there was a release of first branch of dual guns. Soviet dual guns is 22, is 32, and ST2. I was like, I was feeling a lot of joy playing these tanks. Yeah, I have other reasons not to like Soviet dual guns, especially ST2 top of the tree. But overall, it was very, very good. Uh, 3 or 4 new tanks. 4, I mean, if you take in account a premium tank. In August 2019, we have a release of British light tanks with Manticore on top. It was just like, it's still one of the best light tanks in the game. And in the beginning of 2019, we got wheeled tanks, which are OP. They not belong to this game, but whatever. They have all of these tanks. They have their roles, but which role RE3 should take? And I have answer for this. One more tank which can only played if it is not spotted from the backyard of the map, from the red line. That's all. You will see a lot of them right now because oh everybody new tank tree, come on, let's play it. But no, it's garbage. It's simply garbage. Do not spend your time playing these tanks. Tier 7, that's all you need. Tier 8 in case if you have Type 5 carry premium tank. Other 42, 41 and 43 simply unacceptable. Simply unacceptable. They, I, I do. I'm not trying to say that every top of the tree should have some unique mechanics to it. No, I'm saying that each top of the tree need to have some unique features belonging to that. Like, just add a bit of armor. Just add a bit of armor to this tank, like maybe 20-ish millimeters. And that's all. This will fix all of this tank's problems. It won't be so easily penetrated. That's all you need. In frontal projection. if you're saying if we are taking in account that this tank need more armor, if you do not want to add armor, add mobility. If you do not want add mobility, add concealment. If you do not want to add concealment, add gun handling. If you do not want to add gun handling, add gun penetration. If you do not want to add gun penetration, add dispersion. You have a lot of options, but right now these tanks do not have any sense in this game. Same as it goes for Chinese tank destroyers. Nobody played them, and right now uh, there is an action for them. Top of the tree, Manticore and Chinese tank destroyers. I even don't know how it's called. It was, by the way, the same story with Chinese tank destroyers. Uh, Tier 5, it's okay. Tier 6, it's okay. Tier 7. Tier 6 and 7, they are not okay. They were very good and they are still very good. And everything else, tier 8, crap. Tier 9, crap. Tier 10, what to do with this 230 millimeters of armor? This should be called like 300 millimeters. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Because if tank is a bit higher than you, oh, we have another story. Like 220 millimeters of penetration. And these guys penetrated everywhere in the lower part of the body. That's all. So, this is my conclusion to Japanese tanks. Do not play that. Tier 5, Tier 6, Tier 7, that's all you need. Tier 8, 9, and 10, skip. Do not spend your time, money, gold to recruit crew, and so on and so on. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.